North Carolina moves to phase 3, which means Franklin Street options will look a little different. Welcome to Carolina Now. I'm Lexi Kopp, reporting from Chapel Hill.
And I'm Josh Connor, also reporting in Chapel Hill. We'll also hear how students feel about the positive classes on Friday for a mental health day. But first, more on the updated COVID-19 numbers on campus. The number of COVID cases at UNC has leveled out. Carolina reported 5 new cases on campus last week. There have been 27 new cases since September 7th. Updated numbers are released on the Carolina COVID-19 dashboard every Monday and Friday. Visit the web address you see on the screen for more information.
Chancellor Kevin Guskiewicz hopes to have a plan in place by today for the 2021 spring semester. Guskiewicz announced to the Board of Trustees last week that he hopes to have in-person classes and some type of on-campus living next semester. A few other changes are being discussed too. The original start date to the semester was January 6th, but the advisory committee is proposing to delay this by 2 weeks to the 19th. There is still no official decision on what the spring will look like. With World Mental Health Day coming up this Saturday, Chancellor Guskiewicz and other university leaders have asked faculty to pause instruction on Friday, October 9th. Over 3,000 signatures accumulated on a petition to give students a mental health day after the university decided to have classes on University Day. The pause in instruction this Friday was sent in an email to students, but emphasized that professors ultimately can decide whether they will or will not hold class. We spoke with some students explaining their feelings about the mental health day.
The fact that they said it was suggested means that it clearly wasn't an actual recommendation. It was more of like, oh, haha, this is kind of something we're trying to do. It felt more like a Band-Aid over a bullet wound kind of moment rather than something that's actually trying to fix the scenario.
I appreciate the gesture of a mental health day. I just wish more people would maybe abide by that rule, because right now I'm like, Friday is just another school day for me.
It's a good gesture by the university to put in a mental health day, because just being at home doing classes for a lot of people kind of sucks and it's kind of repetitive, and just have a day that's kind of like you don't have to worry about it. I think it's nice. I think it's a nice gesture, and I think it is effective.
Last Friday, bars, entertainment venues, and movie theaters in Chapel Hill were allowed to open under Governor Roy Cooper's Phase 3 reopening. Bars and entertainment venues in Chapel Hill were able to open as soon as Friday at 5 p.m. Bars can open outdoors at 30% capacity or 100 seated guests, whichever is less. He's Not Here was one of the bars in Chapel Hill that opened to the public on Friday afternoon. It's been almost 8 months as He's Not was fully open since the pandemic started.
The last day you can register to vote in North Carolina is tomorrow, and there are still a few ways to get to the polls. To register, you can fill out a voter registration application by hand or in person. Hand in your registration form at your county's Board of Election office or mail it in by tomorrow. If you miss the deadline, you can register and vote on the same day during the early voting period. Early voting will run from October 15th through October 31st, and Election Day is November 3rd.
Lucky UNC students are excited to get back to the Kenan Students section. On October 10th, students will be allowed into Kenan for the first time since the coronavirus began. In the Heels' upcoming match against Virginia Tech, 1,000 tickets are allotted for UNC students. Carolina Fever co-president Will Burton says he's excited to attend the upcoming match and show Fever support in person.
I'm very excited, just based on seeing all the other games across the country, NFL, college football, have fans. I think that UNC is doing it very smartly with the number of fans right now, just to see how it will go.
Students can enter the ticket lottery via the Go Heels website. Well, Lexi, were you fortunate enough to get a ticket this go around?
I was. I can't wait to cheer on the Heels in Kenan.
Yeah, it has to be exciting. I know I didn't get a ticket this go around, but I'm excited to watch the team from home, and getting another win this week. Well, that's what we have going on at Carolina right now.
Be sure to follow us on our other social media, and if you see something you'd like us to cover, tag us.